welcome to our 800-pound podcast, a podcast where big dudes talk about very big topics. Specifically, our big topic today is Christmas music, and with that Christmas music, we're going to be
Christmas
rank.
movies.
Sorry, Christmas
Movies.
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 Christmas movies, and we're going to be ranking those on a tier list depending on how we feel. They they are as movies, maybe some hot takes, maybe some generational differences
Oh,
between the old men.
I'll put in some hot takes. That's for sure.
Some hot takes. Yeah, we will be ranking these Christmas movies to to see how we feel about them.
Gotta turn myself down real quick here. Sorry.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We got the
Sorry.
But yeah, there's definitely a couple of hot takes I can already tell you that I'm going to have by just looking at what we have. So
I have some ideas.
So our section here have top of the nice list. Great. All right. Oh ho horrible. And we have sections for haven't seen and then not a Christmas movie. Well, I added the bottom two like, in the case.
Not a
yeah,
Christmas movie.
not a Christmas movie is definitely one that needs to be added, even though because there are a lot on here that I don't believe are Christmas movies. So, but I'll talk about that when we get to them.
Okay. Well, let's see here. So the first movie we have here is Noel. I cannot say that I have ever seen this movie.
I have not seen Noel. It looks like a more recent one because it has Bill Hader in it, so I'm assuming it's a lot more recent.
Raptor, is this a movie that you've seen?
Sorry, I was just checking your audio on my phone. Noel, no, I have not seen this movie. That looks like whatever his name, Harder, Bill, whatever his name is,
Bill
Oh my
Harder.
God.
Bill,
Harder.
Bill
What?
Hader,
That's a different Christmas movie you're watching, man.
Bill Harder, Bill Hader, who I absolutely adore. So I imagine it's pretty good because he's kind of a big deal, but I have not seen it. We're off to a really good start here.
There's a
Oh
lot.
God,
There's a lot to go through. So
that's oh
we can put
Jesus.
this in the
Oh,
haven't seen right here.
perfect.
Yeah, well, that's definitely I haven't seen. I mean, it looks like some sort of like. I mean, obviously it's got to be a comedy, and it looks like a romantic comedy of some sort. I'm guessing.
Well, we both know that Shadow loves rom coms, so
Yeah.
I do love a good rom com. I'm not gonna lie. It's my secret shame.
okay. So
So
next we have Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh.
this is top of the nice list.
Top of the
Really?
nice list, really.
I
Yeah,
mean,
this
I'll
is
be
top of
honest. I have never watched Drake and Josh in my life.
Mhm.
Not
Well,
one episode. Not the only thing I know about that is I heard one of them are a real like douche.
oh yeah, they both are, but
Oh, they both are.
it realistically, I've absolutely adore this. Absolutely love Drake and Josh, but anything popular that then does Christmas, personally, having watched it, I would put it in not. I put it in all right.
I mean,
Okay.
that's probably more your generation. I don't know when Drake and Josh was, but I don't know if that's more your generation of like younger when you were younger.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take your word for it. So I have watched a lot of Drake and Josh, but I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
It's just it's not good. Like
Okay.
a little.
so,
I don't know how to explain it. A
It's
little
not good,
while.
but we're putting it up in
so it should be here then. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, wait a minute.
No, no, no.
We're
It's not good in the sense of Drake and Josh, because Drake and Josh as a whole is top of the nice list, 100%. But it's all right. It's still
so
Drake and
where's
Josh.
this movie go then?
I would put it in all right, personally.
All right,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll
We'll
take
leave
your
it
word
there.
for it.
We can always
I
shuffle
don't know
things
it. Like I
around
said,
if we need to.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I know nothing about Drake and Josh. So besides the fact of them being how they are.
Okay. So the next movie we have here is The Night Before, which is starring looks like Seth Rogen and
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anthony
Yes.
Mackie, James
Oh,
Franco,
Bill Harder ain't in there. Fuck.
Bill Harder, Bill Harder ain't in there.
If it doesn't have Bill Harder, I don't want to watch it.
I don't
I
know.
have seen this
What do
movie,
you
and
think?
I did think it was quite funny.
Mhm.
I mean, I haven't seen it, but it looks the cast because I have always been a humongous Joseph Gordon-Levitt fan. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with Third Rock from the Sun either, because I never really watched Third Rock from the Sun. I just always thought that he was a really good actor.
I always
Seth
think of
Rogen is, Seth Rogen.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt will forever be the Angels in the Outfield kid to me. So
Mm.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
okay,
He's. I mean,
are we
him
okay to
being
put this at great?
I would put this at great,
Okay.
especially with my family heritage representation of the Seth Rogen in with his whole Jewish character.
Jewish character.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, 8 Crazy Nights. I have seen. I actually own. I actually own 8 Crazy Nights. It's a decent movie. I mean, I wouldn't call it the best. It was just in an era where I was just buying every single movie I had could at the time. That's why I ended up I own over 1,000 physical DVDs.
Get a life.
I mean,
Um,
that's I used to collect a ton of DVDs, and then I realized that they're worthless, and they're
Oh yeah, they're absolutely worthless.
100%. I have my opinions. Pritch, have you seen this movie?
I love this movie.
Okay.
This is going to go
Yeah.
on top of the nice list for me.
Okay, for me, it's on top of the nice list.
Yeah, I'll put it up there too. I mean, I really, really, really like this movie. This is the movie that has like the little old man in it, isn't
The
it?
little squeaky
Yeah.
old man.
Yes.
What's his name again?
God, I couldn't even remember if I tried. Try to remember what my name is, for sakes. But yeah, I agree. Top of the nice list.
He's got a cute name.
Isn't it voiced by Adam Sandler? Isn't that like?
Oh, Whitey. His name's Whitey.
Whitey.
Yeah, he's also Adam Sandler.
Yeah, you can just tell. Like, even though he tries to like be an old man, you can still tell like it's Adam Sandler just by the pitch of his voice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel good about that being at the top.
Me too.
This next movie, personally, might be a little. I might get my feelings hurt depending on what you guys say. Okay.
All right.
The next movie is A Christmas Story, arguably the most prolific, well-known Christmas movie of all time.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm going to let you guys voice your opinions first.
For me, it's a Christmas classic, and I mean, it's hard not to watch it on Christmas Eve because they run it 24/7.
24/7
on TBS or whatever, TNT or whatever it is. To me personally, I think it's top of the nice list just because I think it's a Christmas classic. I mean, it's just one of those movies that I would almost say, like, whether you like the movie or not, it's going to be always associated with Christmas. Whether you like it or not. I mean, you may hate the movie, but if you probably think of Christmas movies, I don't know how you can't put that on your list of well-known movies. I personally like the movie as well as it being well-known. So for me, it's an instant top of the nice list for me.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think this movie sucks.
Oh.
It's just not interesting. It's not interesting. But for me, I would put it, just for how important it is, I'd put it at great. But if you guys are both putting it top of the nice list, that's okay with me. I don't like it personally, but 2 against 1, I'm totally okay with that.
Could be an age thing as well too.
So there's one movie that I watch there's 2 movies I see every single year for Christmas. And this is one of them.
I was gonna say, don't tell us the other one
No.
until it comes up.
It, it, it has to go at the top of the nice list. It's iconic. It's a good movie. It has a great story, lots of lessons learned. Like there's some comedy in there. I love the scene where they're eating. I think it's a duck at
Yeah.
the Chinese restaurant.
Wah 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 brah.
Yes.
That's always a classic scene. That and the leg. I mean,
Yeah. I think it has to go at the top.
That's you know what I can handle that.
So here's where we get into, is it above 8 Crazy Nights?
I do
Because
believe
because
so.
we can be this granular with it if we want to.
Not for a second. I don't believe that for a second.
I
But
think it goes above it. Just because, only because also not only do I think it's a good movie, but I mean, when anybody says Christmas, you're telling me that you're going to think of Eight Crazy Nights over A Christmas
yes,
Story.
but
I
the only
think
reason
that's an
that's the
age thing. I
only
really feel like that's closer to an age thing, though.
no, it's not an age thing at all. It's a very
There's
Jewish.
no way
No, no,
you can tell me that the majority of people would say that they believe that they think of A Christmas Story
no, no.
less
You're
than they
right.
think of Eight Crazy
You're
Nights.
right. I'm agreeing with you. It's not an age thing though. It's a very Jewish family thing. And Eight Crazy Nights is incredibly Jewish. So therefore, that's
I mean,
very
yeah, but I would
that's me.
I
That's a me
I
specific thing. So
okay,
yes,
yeah, okay,
we
I
can
agree
put
with you about it.
just for the importance of it to the general populace, we can put A Christmas Story above Eight Crazy Nights. But I'm not happy about it.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to Pritch then.
I'm leaving it. I mean, it's, I can think of one movie that I think tops it in my brain, but it's, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if something gets ahead of it here. Um, Next one we have is A Charlie Brown Christmas. This is another one of those movies that I feel like I see every year, and my dad is a weirdo and has the soundtrack to this movie. So when I go home for Christmas, it plays in the kitchen nonstop.
Which is phenomenal. It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's like and the soundtrack is great. It's kind of like a brainless, like, it's Christmas music, but it doesn't feel like Christmas music.
Hmm.
So
Personally, I would put it at great. I
okay.
don't. I don't think it's the top of the nice list. I think it's very important to Christmas. You think of Charlie Brown's Christmas tree, very important to Christmas. But I just don't think it's top of the nice list.
Mm. For me, I would only say I wouldn't say it's at the top of the nicest. I mean, it could be argued that it definitely could be, but also that's another thing that is for me. I feel that's really age dependent as well. Because I mean, as a kid, this is a classic that I remember as growing up as a kid of always watching Charlie Brown Christmas. So for me, like it just brings back memories of nostalgia.
Mhm.
So I mean, the thing is that it might not be like it, it's one of those things that it probably isn't as great a movie as you feel it is, only because of the amount of nostalgia that it brings back to you. And I think nostalgia can definitely be one of those things that like cloud your judgment of whether or not something is great or not. So
I think it's better than the night before.
I think it's a
But
high grade. I think
yeah,
it's
that's
a
a high
I
grade.
would
it's a
put it
high
in the
grade.
great movies. I mean, trying to take away the bias of having the nostalgia as a kid, I feel like it's probably in the great range because it's still a classic and it's Charlie Brown Christmas, and I feel like that's another thing that I mean one of the better animated ones for sure.
Mhm.
Okay. Um. So next one is one I have not seen. It's A Christmas Carol starring Jim Carrey.
So
I,
it's I don't know. It's just generic Christmas Carol or like with the Ghost of Christmas, future, past, present, all that stuff. But it's just Jim Carrey playing an animated character, playing animated Scrooge. Um, I don't know. This story used to not this movie, but this story used to terrify me as a kid. It's in the Ghost of Christmas Future. Absolutely horrifying. Um, so I don't know. I would for me it'd be great, but or it would be a high all right.
Shed, have you seen this one?
I've not seen this one. I don't know. Just the thought of Jim Carrey in a Christmas role, just I don't know. This doesn't seem like something I want to watch. I'll be honest.
Well, there are a lot of movies to go. So,
I mean, I'm sure it's probably okay,
do we
but
put this in all right?
I
This
mean, I'll
is
have to leave it to
this is
Raptor.
100% better than Drake and Josh.
Okay.
You know what? Sorry. I have to put this in low good because I don't think this could be in the same category as Drake and Josh.
Do we move Drake and Josh to Ho Ho Horrible?
I think we move it to not the best. I'm okay with that.
We don't have it. Oh, okay. So
Oh, is it different than
I
yeah, okay.
I changed up the list a little bit. So you might want to pull up Stream.
Yeah, I see that there. Yeah, let's put it into Ho Ho Horrible
Okay.
and then put this into all right.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I can handle that.
Um. So it looks like here we have Medea Christmas.
Never seen a single Medea movie ever.
I I think I've second-handedly seen them, like they were just on TV, but I have no remembrance of seeing this movie.
Who plays Medea?
Tyler Perry.
Okay, I love Tyler Perry. Haven't seen it.
All right, it's going right there with Noel.
Rich, I sent you a message.
Um, okay. What do we have here?
I
Copy.
can't see this one.
Yeah, I might have to make this.
Oh, hold on. Arthur Christmas.
We're
Arthur Christmas.
running out of real estate.
Free real estate. This is just going to turn into me ranking these movies that you guys haven't seen.
Arthur,
I mean,
yeah,
a lot of the younger ones, I'm not gonna know that well. Just or the ones that'll be
Uh,
here later.
do you have
personally,
anything,
I would
any words about this movie, Raptor?
Arthur Christmas. Pretty much it's about how Santa Claus isn't one guy; it's actually a generation of like men. So like the different Santas keep taking over it when they like the different men of the family grow up and become Santa or whatever, and he doesn't want to. He wants to do things differently, and I don't know. It's fun. It probably came out after you guys had mortgages, so um
Oh, I don't have a
uh
mortgage. Houses
oh,
are too damn expensive.
oh, I know neither of you have mortgages, but as a metaphor, but it's I enjoy it. I would put it in all right.
After
Yeah,
Christmas Carol.
Yes, after Christmas Carol.
Okay. All right. So we have a raunchy comedy here, Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton.
Hmm.
you've never seen it.
I think this is a great movie.
I tried to figure when I saw that it was this though. I know of this movie. Don't get me wrong. I know of this movie, and for some reason, my first thought was that I bet you Pritch loves this movie.
Oh, I do.
I love Bernie Mac and such. Like, yeah, it's so good.
I just it's Shadow. Do you know the premise?
A little bit. I've seen like a little bit of the premise, but I don't know.
He's like a terrible drunk mall Santa.
I mean, that's built for Billy Bob Thornton.
Yes, I think this is the top of the nice list. I do think it's after Eight Crazy Nights, though.
I don't think it's as good as Eight Crazy Nights. I think you can go. I think top of the nice list should mostly be like, hey, what? It's Christmas time. What movies should we watch?
That's
So I
fair.
would.
Yeah, I mean,
So in the same way you would put the Christmas Story there, I watch Eight Crazy Nights every single Christmas. So
Okay.
I would. So I would. I'm okay with Bad Santa. in top of the nice list. I feel like if we start getting other things, it could go down to top of great for me.
Yeah, I think if we get further along and running out of space up there, we might need to. Okay,
Because we can't just put everything on top of the nice list that we love.
that's true. But we can give it a placeholder and we can move it if and have a discussion, if something we feel is better than the other thing.
I mean, in the end, should top of the nice list be something that we all agree on?
No, because it's not our fault that you haven't seen some of the most iconic Christmas movies of all time, sir.
That's
I
very fair.
I don't know, man. I know. I mean, I'm saying like if we've all seen it. If I haven't seen it, then I'm out of the as far as I don't get a say in it. But like,
Do
I
you
think
don't
have
if
know.
all of us have,
do you
I
have
think
a
if all of us
problem
have
with
seen
Bad
it.
Santa?
No, I said I won't get a saying in it because I've never seen it before. But I'm saying if we've all seen it, I think we should all have to agree that it belongs at the top of the list.
Mhm. Well, just because we've all
I've
seen
never
it
seen
doesn't
this
mean
one,
anything.
so
But yeah,
I have no idea what this next movie is. The picture's cut off. I see Daffy Duck.
I'm going to assume that is. I was looking at this. I was thinking that we just chalk this up to some like just in general Looney Tunes Christmas.
yeah, I don't even recognize it honestly.
So it
So in
goes
terms of, Mhm.
haven't seen.
I haven't seen this. No.
I haven't seen it.
No.
Okay. Well, we're moving on. Probably another one we haven't seen. uh,
No, I can't say that I've seen it. I mean, it's probably been in the background because I have three nieces. So I'm
Barbie
sure it's been
Nutcracker.
in the background of times that I've been with them. But
I'm
I can't say
I'm
that I've ever sat there and watched it.
looking this up just to confirm that I haven't seen it. I obviously you'd assume, but you never know. Like, what if I have?
Be careful what you see on Google when you search Barbie Nutcracker, okay?
I'm searching that right now and turning save results off.
Oh, geez.
I, as sad as some people will be, I have never seen this movie.
Yeah, there's quite a few that I haven't seen that I mean just over the years. I mean there's been they've made Christmas movies out of pretty much anything,
Pretty much everything.
and so like there's some things that I actually love to watch, but I just wouldn't want to watch it in Christmas form. I really have no reason that I'd want to watch it.
Wow, you were right. There are a lot of movies.
There's a lot of movies, man.
There's a lot of
But I'm
movies.
saying
We
like
can
they
go
turn
down. There's a
Christmas movies
lot
into
of
anything.
movies, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Beauty and the Beast Christmas.
I think it's just Beauty and the Beast. I can't really
I
see.
think
Is there a Beauty
I
and the
think
Beast Christmas variant?
there is definitely it's a direct to VHS
I mean, yeah,
Christmas version.
this is like a Walmart bin direct to Walmart bin movie. Is what
I
this
would
is.
yes, that's exactly what it is. I would put
Is
this in
like
Ho Ho Horrible.
I
This
would
is
compare
not
this to like how Mary Kate and Ashley movies became, where they were like, we're not even going to do anything. Let's just stick them on a DVD or DVD and shove them in a Walmart bin somewhere for $5.
I mean, to be fair
yeah,
to this movie, have either of you seen it?
yes.
And it's bad.
I may have seen it and at some
This
point or
is Ho
another,
Ho Horrible.
but
This is
I've
Disney trying to make money off of the name.
pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's what probably a lot of the movies are. Is just a matter of like, hey, how can we make money? Let's take some beloved characters and slap it in a Christmas movie and call it a day.
All right, moving on. We have Babes
Babes
in Toyland.
Do we just skip this one? Say we haven't seen it.
I mean,
All righty, now we're on to
probably-
Casper's Haunted Christmas.
I would say that one's even too old for me.
Yeah.
Babes in Toyland and like. See, here's another. This is the other example. Another example of like, you know what? Hey, people love Casper. Let's just freaking throw him in a Christmas movie.
Okay, but has anyone seen
I
it?
say I have seen it. I say that we put all the direct to DVD Christmas spin-offs in Ho Ho Horrible. They don't get to be haven't seen. They get to
Yeah,
be
we
Ho
need
Ho
another.
Horrible.
We need another category, Fritch.
No, no, we're good. We're good. We're just horrible.
Direct
Okay.
to
Um,
DVD is what we should
So
have on
Daddy's
that.
Home 2,
do they
great
have
movie.
the first Daddy's Home is not a Christmas movie, correct?
It's not,
Okay.
no, but Daddy's Home 2, phenomenal movie.
I do enjoy this movie. But
Never seen.
it's a Will Ferrell movie. If you know me, judging by the Anchorman poster I have on my wall right here, I am a big fan of Will Ferrell movies. So,
I absolutely adore John Lithgow. So
yes.
Let's go.
anything,
I love.
I love him.
Such a good.
Except when he's the Trinity killer in Dexter, but
Besides that,
yeah. I
I
think
don't know. There's a lot of movies I've seen in the past of John Lithgow. The thing about that going off on a small side, the thing I love about him is that he can be like the lovable great guy, or he can be like one of the best bad guys. He is like he can play both.
so
yeah.
what are we feeling?
I'm feeling great,
I would agree with
and
great.
the movie's okay too.
Yeah, I would
That
put
was
it at the bottom. Yes.
Is this getting a Will Ferrell buff, or is this getting?
I
Is that
think
what's happening here? Were we talking about is the movie good enough to be great, or was it getting a Will Ferrell buff?
I think standalone, like it's just a good movie. It has a good
It's just a good
cast.
movie.
Will Ferrell, Marky Mark. You got
Mel Gibson,
yeah,
Murky Mark.
yeah.
Marky Mark. You didn't, Shadow. You know about Mark the history, right?
I know, but it's just funny. Like you just don't hear.
I think it goes here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Die
This is a,
Hard.
this is a very important one.
Okay.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Um,
This is my A Christmas Story.
I've never seen it.
What?
To me, not a Christmas movie.
Oh,
I feel like there's too many. Like what a Christmas movie for me is a movie specifically about Christmas,
mm-hmm.
not a movie that occurs on you know the 24th or the 25th. Not a movie that has that as like a background setting for a background or something like that. It's a movie that is specifically Christmas oriented. And this movie is not specific. There is not this movie is not freaking Bruce Willis sitting down with his family freaking opening presents. No, this is him going around shooting bad guys and whatever about Christmas that is. I
Without
don't
the central theme of Christmas, there is no movie. As much as you want to say that, without Christmas, without it being at Christmas time, there is no Die Hard movie. It is in its essence a Christmas movie because without Christmas there is no Die Hard movie.
like
I'm failing to
Without-
you're saying it
understand.
couldn't be in any setting. You saying it couldn't be in any other setting though? If it was
It would-
not on Christmas time,
It would
this
be a
movie would
different
never
movie.
exist.
It would be a different movie. Without the Christmas setting, there is no Die Hard. Die Hard is based off of the Christmas party, the terrorists attacking at Christmas time. It's literally based on Christmas.
So if they attacked at Thanksgiving, it wouldn't be a movie.
No, it'd be a different movie. That's not the point here. They could attack at Christmas time or at Thanksgiving time, and then we're talking about a whole different movie here. Die Hard, the movie that's already created, is a Christmas movie.
I mean, so with that argument, I could say that Castaway is a Christmas movie because he
But-
gives his wife, or not wife, but fiance, a wedding gift, and then he gets on that plane and he has to go overseas because they're busy because of the holiday. So without Christmas, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'd say that.
And
That's true.
I'm an unbiased person because I haven't seen Die Hard, so
I am not backing down on this. We're not Christmas. Die Hard does not get to go in the not a Christmas movie.
okay.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Well, I'm still not convinced, but if it's a Christmas movie, where does it go?
Wow, for me, it's top of the nice list.
Okay.
I watch that. I watch it every single year with my family. We all sit down. We watch Die Hard. It's a great time.
I mean, it's a really good movie. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's at the very top of the list, no. But
Okay, so if it's a Christmas movie, okay, so even if you don't consider it a Christmas movie, where would you rank it in here, Shadow?
great.
Great. I take that deal.
Because
I
I
would-
mean, it is a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I definitely am not going to disagree with you on that. It's a good movie. No, I just don't think it's a Christmas movie.
Is it better than a Charlie Brown Christmas? That'd be quite the comparison there.
I think it is. I think
Probably, yeah.
it's an action movie. I feel like an action movie has more watchability than
I mean, it would be at the
random.
top of the great or at the very bottom of.
I I'm happy with where I have it here. If we could sneak it into top of the nice list, that'd make me happy. But it's I considering Shadow doesn't even think it's a Christmas movie, I take great. I take top of great.
I just. I don't believe setting makes it a. I believe Christmas movies should be about Christmas.
Okay.
I
Oh, but
mean,
it is
you
about
have.
Christmas. He's coming home for the holidays.
But there's so many movies that you could probably turn into Christmas movies, and if you just go by set like this, the day of time it is the year,
What
you
I
know.
will say is it's on this list for a reason. I haven't seen it, but it's here for a reason. So
I think it's because so many it's so many people think it's a Christmas movie, and like you can't not put it on this list. I agree that it should be on this list because I don't think that there's enough people that can prove that it is, and not enough people that can prove that it isn't a Christmas movie. So your best bet is just to put it on the list. I mean, I think it's a really split movie. So you can't not put it on this list because there are so many people that do think it's a Christmas movie.
okay. Well, we'll leave it where it is. Next movie is Deck the Halls.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Shadow? Have you seen this one?
I have not. I actually, that's with Matthew Broderick. Oh, I have not seen this movie. No, I warned you that there's a lot of movies that I have not seen, as far as Christmas ones. And I don't know, a movie with Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito to me just sounds with the Penguin and Inspector Gadget in it. I'm just like not convinced makes a great Christmas movie, but
I do not recall seeing this one.
I really enjoyed it. I don't need it ranked very high. It's kind of like whatever it's that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where him and Danny DeVito
wins.
Arnold Schwarzenegger becomes pregnant. It's kind of like that one, just but at Christmas time.
What?
I know what movie you're talking about, though. No, I know what movie you're talking about. But they also made Twins, which
They
was
also
the
did
movie
Twin.
where
It's
they were.
like
Yeah,
it's one of those movies. It's just
yeah,
at
I know
Christmas
what you're
time,
talking.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
Okay. Well, I put it in all right.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, here's a big
Well,
one.
we already
This,
know where Pritch is on
this is
this
a big
movie,
one.
but
This
I
is a
want to hear
very
you
big one.
first.
Up. You want me to talk first?
I want you to go
I
first on this because I think
well, hold on. No, I think you and I should go first because we know where Pritch is.
I just
We
like
know
to
where
hear his
Pritch is,
opinion. We'll
but we know
give
where
him
he
his
is.
time.
What do you think?
I believe it's at the top of the nice list. I believe it's a movie that's at the top of the nice list. I don't believe it's at the top of the nice list, but I mean, how
Okay.
can it not be? It's so great. I mean, I can't really think of anything on this movie that I'll like that I can say terrible about it or any bad about it. It's Will Ferrell at his best, I believe. That and Anchorman, I believe, are two of the movies that are Will Ferrell at some of his best acting. Will Ferrell acting.
Mm-hmm. For me, I would. Oh, there he goes. There goes Pritch.
He's going to get his elf on the shelf.
Oh no.
He's going to get his literal elf.
For me, I would put there. I would put Elf at the top of the nice list. At the top of the top of the nice list. Yes, Buddy the Elf. I would put this as so far the number one movie of the night. Personally,
In my humble opinion, this is the best Christmas movie on this list. This is the best Christmas movie that has ever been made.
all right.
And that's
I
that.
mean, I could have told you that. I mean, just given the fact that it's already a good Christmas movie, and then for you at least wise, definitely it gets the Will Ferrell buff. So that already moves it up even farther.
This is the only movie on this list that I will watch any time of the year.
There's only a few that I'll watch any time of the year, but this is definitely one of them. I'll agree. This is one that I could watch at any point in the year. Sure.
So does it go here?
I would have it there. Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you. Yeah, I mean, just like Raptor believes that Eight Crazy Nights belong from a Christmas Story. I don't believe it belongs there, but I can't disagree with it. Honestly, I mean, it's such a good movie.
Yeah. And
So
also there's a very relatable. I'm getting an echo from someone, I think.
yeah, so I
Probably
can't.
Shadow.
Um, there's a scene in Elf where he's taking a shower in the elf shower and he's splashing the water up into his face. I've had to do that a couple times in my life.
Did you have you ever seen that clip where they were playing hockey? It was supposed to be in the movie. They took it out. They're playing hockey, and Buddy the elf is just cross-checking every elf that comes near. It's really you should look it up after this. It was supposed to be in the movie, and they cut it. It's so good.
That would be funny. Nah, I haven't seen it, but
Okay.
yeah, I can't disagree with it. I mean,
Wait, did you just say you haven't seen it?
no, I haven't seen that part
Okay, yes.
where you're talking about where
Yeah.
he was cross checking everybody.
I don't
Uh,
know this next movie.
it, Eloise, Eloise, Eloise. I have no idea. I'm just gonna assume it goes here.
Never
I
seen it
just
before.
All right, no objections. Moving on. Ernest Saves Christmas.
I do enjoy this movie. You love it?
I do love this movie. Yeah, I'd like to hear you first.
Oh, it's average. It's good. Like it's just a movie that my dad would probably show me when I was young and be like, this is peak cinema right here. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, Dad. Thanks.
I don't know
It's
if I go
fun.
that far. I
It's
mean,
fun.
it's an Ernest movie, and I think mostly all Ernest movies are very similar. Like as far as how much I like them. I mean, uh, it's definitely I would consider it a great movie. It's not going to be, and it's probably farther down the list of great movies, even though it. Um, but I don't know. There's just something endearing about Ernest movies that, and then you put it in a Christmas movie, which I know is like I don't know, but it's just something about it that also is very nostalgic for me as well. But I would definitely put it down the list of. I'd put it in great, but just not like high on the list of great.
I put it low grade, yeah, for now, compared to what we have right now.
I've not
Have
seen
you
it,
seen it,
so
Rich?
no, I have
No.
not. No. I cannot read the title of this movie.
Four Christmases.
Oh, I think I have
I
seen this one.
have seen this one, but I don't remember it
I
that
think
well.
it's a very average Christmas movie that was made watchable by Vince Vaughn.
Hmm. I do like Vince
Yeah,
Vaughn a lot.
I do. I mean, yeah, I think it's just one of those. It's one of those same. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like a romantic comedy-ish type movie where it's like you have the beginning and then you have it is very average. It's just like it goes by the same normal script. You have a problem and then it gets solved and everybody's happy. It's nothing great about this movie. I'd definitely
Hmm.
put it in the all right or not the best. I mean, it's still good though. So all
Hmm.
right for me.
Is it better than
Yeah,
Christmas Carol?
no,
Uh,
not. I'd say it's not better than any of the movies we have in All Right yet.
Okay, we'll leave it there. I don't have any strong feelings either way on it. So, next one we got is Fred Claus. Looks like this is also starring Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Oh, and Kevin Spacey.
I don't know. I personally didn't like this movie. I didn't think it was that good, to be honest. And Vince Vaughn,
I
I don't think made it any better.
I really like this movie, and I like Vince Vaughn a lot.
I don't think I have
Um,
seen this one.
I mean,
who are you? Shadow?
it. I don't know. I think they try to throw Vince Vaughn into the movies because yeah, he's probably going to make the movie better. But I mean, he can only work with so much, and I didn't feel like this movie was very well written. And it wasn't really that great. So for me, it's another. It's like all right
I
movie.
wouldn't put it. I put it in All Right. I put it above Four Christmas.
Okay. So Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn, so what we're finding out is Vince Vaughn makes very average Christmas movies.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
think he's like one of those ones that will elevate it from not the best to all right, just
Yeah,
for him being in it.
without Vince Vaughn.
Like if you had somebody like another person in there, probably it would be not the best, but he makes it a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Friday After Next.
I like this movie. It's if you have seen the Friday movies, there with Ice Cube and that. It's another one of those. Hey, we did something successful. Let's make a Christmas movie. But
Never seen.
Is it
I don't
truly
know.
a Christmas movie? Like,
It is. If you look, it's meant to be a Christmas movie.
okay.
It's got Terry Crews. It's got Ice Cube.
Is
It's
it?
fun.
All well known for Christmas.
All
All
of
well.
them.
I mean, well, that's
Personally, because you guys have never seen it, right?
Right.
I would personally say ho ho horrible. It's elevated by the fact that it's Ice Cube, it's Christmas, but it's not a good movie.
elevated to ho ho horrible.
Is it better than Drake and Josh Christmas?
Yes.
Okay.
Most things are.
All right. So it looks like we have a couple Frosty the Snowman movies coming up here. This first one, I believe, is like the true original that everyone probably had on VHS.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think this is a nostalgic, iconic Christmas movie. Would I say it's great? I don't know.
I think it is. I think it's not like really high on the great list. It's probably a little. It's probably definitely in front of Ernest
I would
as
put
far as
it
great.
personally, I would put it right behind Charlie Brown because as much as we maybe enjoy The Night Before and Daddy's Home 2, it's Frosty the Snowman. Like right now, I would rather go watch The Night Before than I would Charlie Brown Christmas. But Charlie Brown Christmas is a great Christmas movie.
I
So
think it's just one of those things. Yeah,
I would
I
put this
agree.
middle of great
I agree.
personally.
Okay. Well,
And then
that's where we have
I
it.
don't know what the
I
I don't know what
cannot
the
read
other
the
one
next
is.
one. It's in like 120p. Like it's really bad photo resolution.
It's something I've never seen. I've never seen that Frosty, so I don't.
I'm pretty sure I have. Let me look it up here. Get a better photo.
I think it just goes in haven't seen.
We can put it there.
Okay.
Yeah, Winter Wonderland. It's Frosty's Winter Wonderland.
All right. Next looks like we have another rom-com. Ghosts of Girlfriends Past with Matthew McConaughey,
Never seen
Jennifer
who,
Garner.
if you didn't know, drives a Lincoln.
it.
I have seen this movie.
So it goes here.
I have seen this movie. I mean, it follows the same trope of like just rom coms. I mean, it's either not the best or ho ho horrible. I mean, it's like it's basically like the Scrooge story just with girlfriends is pretty much what the entire premise is. So
That sounds horrible.
he
That sounds
basically gets
horrible.
visited by his girlfriends of past. I don't think that they're not dead. They're just
I
like
can't think of anything I
been
would
some
want
sick-
less than that.
So I mean,
This is going at the lowest spot, unless you can convince me otherwise.
no, I'm not gonna try to convince you otherwise.
This is
Okay.
I'll
going
be
in the
honest.
lowest spot
It is.
of
It is
Ho
not.
Horrible.
It's literally they took the story, that story, and they put Matthew McConaughey in it with his, girlfriend, ex-girlfriends. That's it. That's literally the entire thing.
Oh God,
Yeah.
we got pick the pace up, boys. Okay, Gremlins. Is this a Christmas
Okay.
movie?
So I just looked this up. I didn't know this. Originally marketed as a kids' Christmas movie, Gremlins is now widely regarded as an anti-Christmas, hyper-violent joyride for older demographic. So I didn't know this was actually marketed as a Christmas movie, which is hilarious.
Okay,
I would put this in.
boomer.
I would put this in not a Christmas movie.
I think that's where I'd put it too.
I don't think it's a Christmas movie either.
We have
never
our
thought this was a
first
Christmas
entry
movie.
into this category.
Wow.
Yeah, I never thought this was a Christmas movie, and like you said, I never knew it was marketed as one, and I could never even tell you that it was a Christmas movie. Honestly, if I didn't already know, if I was
Okay.
just an objective
All
person
right.
watching.
Happiest Season came out like 2 years ago, so probably none
No,
of us have probably watched it.
It
no clue
sounds
about
like
it.
a Hallmark Christmas movie or something.
Except it's got a star-studded cast, but it's just not.
Can we please just put the next
Haven't.
one in horrible and call
Well,
it a
no,
day?
no, no.
Yeah,
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're gonna do them in order here.
we're gonna do an order.
We're gonna do them in order. So first, Home Alone. I literally watched this last night because Riley loves this movie.
It is a great movie.
Hot take. I think it's great. I just think it's great. I don't think it's top of the
How's
nice
that?
list.
Oh, I thought you meant the hot take was you thought the movie was good. I was like, that's not
No,
a
the
very
hot take
take.
is that I don't think it's the best of the best like most people do. I think
Uh,
it's top of great. I think it's better than Die Hard. No, I want Die Hard higher than that, but it's up to you guys.
I do think it's a great. I do think it's a really great movie. It shows how terrible parents are.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think enough is talked about how horrible parents they are.
Well, they have too many
But,
kids. They can't like it's too many to keep track of. What were they
the
thinking?
Side note,
legitimate.
we were talking about this at work today, and in the same way that Die Hard, I'm saying Die Hard is a Christmas movie just because it's at Christmas time. If I think the Home Alone is so good, everyone loves it so much because it's a Christmas movie. I feel like if you just made a random movie about a kid getting left at home alone, it would at a random time of the year, it would not be nearly as popular.
Yeah.
But
I think it goes at
I feel
top
like
of
there's
great,
more
but
Christmas.
I haven't seen Die Hard, so
I would put it at top. I would put it above Die Hard just for the fans, all of our
think so.
fans.
Oliver.
okay.
Yeah.
We have numero 2.
Fan service time.
I mean, this movie's okay.
For me,
I don't rate.
these
I
are
don't rate it
like
as above time.
so I have like this thing with Austin Powers movies where I have no idea what parts are in which movies, and it's kind of the same for me on
100%.
these.
100%. I just remember it. Yeah, I always forget which movie has them like running downtown New York, and I was like, wait, it couldn't have been
That's
the
Home
first
Alone
one.
2.
They don't
Oh,
leave
wait
the
a minute.
house.
No, that's right. Yeah, that you're right though. No, I do get some parts mixed in with other parts of the Home Alone 1 and 2. Like sometimes I really have to think of which ones. I think this is the one that has like the bird lady. Is that this one? There's like a lady that meets him at the church or something. Yeah, it's a bird lady. There's a bird lady in
I
this
know
one.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's as good as the first one. I personally don't. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's okay, but like I said, if you can't pick out specific things in that movie, I could pick out a lot more specific things that I remember in Home Alone 1 than I do Home Alone 2.
Yeah, me too.
Does it go top of all right?
I would put it top of all right.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
I'm okay with that.
Moving on to the third one. I don't think I've seen this one, to be honest.
This one goes in horrible. Just put it
this
in
one
there.
goes in. I wish I haven't seen it.
Oh, that's not even
Just
Kevin McAllister.
No, it's not. Just put it in there, and then don't
just
like,
put it in horrible at the very end of horrible and call it a day. All right,
we'll move on. Okay,
let's just move on.
Jim Carrey Grinch. Yeah, we do have to pick up the pace, so let's go through these a little faster.
I think it's great. I think it's above Charlie Brown.
I think it's above Charlie Brown for sure.
Something crazy. I have never seen this movie.
Well,
it's weird. It's weird for sure. It's super weird, but like
it's the last Grinch movie that I recognize because now there's just like 10 of them and they don't stop. Okay, next we have the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So the animated.
Not a fan.
Really? Oh man, I think this is one of the best Christmas movies because the original one is one of the best Christmas movies.
I think this has to go with Frosty the Snowman because
this has to go with Frosty the Snowman. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's another one of those ones that are just well known for in Christmas and stuff. I think it's one you think of when you think of Christmas.
I put
as
it
well.
below Frosty though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next up we have Wonderful Life. I have not seen this one.
Oh, this is
It's
tough because
I it's iconic, man.
it's so iconic.
It's just like
Ah.
it's so iconic. It's another one of those ones that are so iconic, but like
Okay, but okay,
it's
let's be completely honest here. Just because it's iconic, do we think it belongs in great? I think it belongs in all right. If you take away how iconic it is, I think it belongs in all right. It's so heartwarming. It's iconic, but as a movie, like it, I would put it at the top of. I would put it above Christmas Story in all right. But what do you think? A Christmas Carol, rather.
I was gonna say
uh,
we're about to throw hands if
um oh I put it yeah above Christmas. I don't know. I might even put it above Home Alone 2, to be honest, but
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that
I think
because
it's like at
it's
the
so
very
iconic.
bottom of great. I think it's at the if you had like a very as of right now at least, I think I would put it at the very bottom of great, the top of all right.
Yeah.
Just because it's
I'm
I mean it's
we'll
such a
leave it in
heartwarming.
top of all right, and then since something else comes up, I'd say we put it in great maybe, but we'll see if we'll go from there.
all right, we got Jack Frost.
Never watched it.
I hate this movie.
This movie's corny as shit, and I don't like it.
This was so terrifying for me as a kid that he's just this anthropomorphic like
I could see that. I could see that.
snowman. Like
It's like
I
it, but
hate
it's a
this movie.
snowman.
Literally, I hate this movie so much.
So do we have the first? We have the first Christmas horror movie.
I don't think it's intended to be a horror movie. It's just
It's not.
It's funny. Like it's more of a horror movie than Gremlins.
I put this in horrible. I
yeah.
hate this movie.
I'm just gonna
But
stick
I
it
could
right there,
definitely
and it's
see.
gonna stay.
I could definitely see it being like a scary because that'd be freaky.
All right, we got Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What are your guys' opinions on this?
I've never seen it. I refuse to watch any movies that he is the star of.
Okay,
What?
Shadow.
I mean, it's not a great movie. I'll give you that. I mean, it's not good. It's probably definitely in the. I wouldn't put it. I don't know if I would put it horrible though. It's just it's all
No,
right. I mean,
no,
it's about a guy that
no, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no.
know.
This Jingle All
If
the Way is top of the nice list. This is a Turbo Man. This is a phenomenal
oh,
movie.
it's so
I
it's
watch this movie every single year. It's so amazing. My dad would always blast the soundtrack of it. This is such an amazing movie.
I would. hmm,
This goes above Die Hard. Is that what you're saying?
I do
this
not
is
believe no. I don't believe it
this
does.
is
I
top
don't
of the
know.
nice list for me. This is above Eight Crazy Nights for me. For me, okay, Pritch, let me put this in perspective. This is my Elf. This is
Okay.
this is my one of my top 3 Christmas movies ever. It would be a
I
shame to put it in anything less than.
I don't believe it belongs there. I don't. I
Are
really
you
don't believe it belongs
are
there.
you gonna tell me that Jingle All the Way is not better than Ernest Saves Christmas?
No, I think it. I think you could make I will make a concession that it can belong in great. Okay, I personally don't believe it's that great, but I don't believe that I don't know. have a
Okay.
hard time putting it in
Would you
the.
rather would you rather watch Jingle All the Way or the classic Frosty the Snowman?
Uh, oh God. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I believe it could be at the top of the great list, but I definitely, I still wouldn't put it where it is. I wouldn't put it at the top of the nice list, but
Shadow, I think we're gonna leave it here. And if there's a movie like your favorite movie on this list, we can move it up if it's still
we can
too
move it
low.
up. Th
this is turning into like what one person really feels.
It's I haven't seen it. I have no opinions other than Arnold
I,
Schwarzenegger is a terrible
because
actor.
for me,
That's the only thing I have.
because
It's
like we're
not
not even,
about
it's not even like in
it's
between. For me, it's not. It's an all right movie. I mean, I don't even think
it's
it's that.
not I would be it's honestly not about Arnold Schwarzenegger's acting because all he does is yell "Turbo Man"
Okay.
the entire time.
That's why it's just
It's
not
going
that.
in it's going ho ho horrible. You just convinced me.
No, I if you move Ernest down to all right, I would put this in top of good, but I'm very happy to have it in nice if Shadow's okay with that.
I'll give you. I mean,
Going once,
We each get one. We
going
each get one.
twice. Sold.
that's fine. No, I mean,
Perfect.
I can't take away. I can't take away if somebody believes that this is like the top their elf. Then I mean, I have a hard time being like, I refuse to agree to it.
Okay, I haven't seen Krampus.
I would say this is the closest thing to a Christmas horror movie. I'm really glad this came out when I was an adult, because if I saw this as a child, I would be frightened.
Would you even be able to watch it as a child?
I don't know. I thought Twister was scary when I was a kid, so
I mean, would your child or your parents let you watch this movie as a child?
probably. I don't know.
Are we gonna throw your parents into Home Alone?
I think I think it goes to the bottom of all right. I don't think it was a horrible movie. I don't think it
I'm okay
blew
with
me
that.
away.
Never saw it.
Last holiday, I have seen this one. I
I'm
think it goes here.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Queen Latifah is a terrible actress.
Well, we just put Arnold
Horrible.
Schwarzenegger in top of the nice list.
I know, but I cannot find her a good freaking actress. I just don't think she's good, and for me, I think she downgrades the movie. But
I've never seen it, so I
I'll
can't.
let you. I'll put it in all right because I haven't really seen
I
it.
changed my mind. She is annoying in this movie. I was just thinking back on it.
All right,
it's
Ho Ho
gonna
Horrible.
go right there.
Top of Ho Ho Horrible.
It's better than Lincoln Driver. All right, Love Actually. I haven't seen this one.
Never seen it.
For me, honestly, as far as if you're gonna go like, if we're gonna say romantic movies, I think this is the best romantic Christmas movie of all time.
That's not saying much.
It's not saying much, but I think it's an all right movie. I own this movie. I actually bought this movie when it came out a long time ago. I think that it's an all right movie. I mean, like I said, as far as romantic movies, it's probably my favorite romantic Christmas movie.
Okay, I have
take that
it
as you will.
in all right above 4 Christmases. Are you okay with that?
That's fine. That's
Okay. Can we skip the next 5? Maybe 6. We have a couple Mickey movies.
Wait, whoa.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, we're not going to skip all of them because we're about to get to My Elf.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I've seen the Mickey Christmases.
We don't have to go through the Mickeys if you don't want the Mickey ones, but
So the Mickey ones are not your elf.
no.
Okay, well,
I'm
I would put
frightened
the
to know what
Mickey-
your elf is here out of the next 5 movies.
I know which one it is, and I'm not excited about it. I would put the Disney movies in. I'd put the first one in all right at the bottom all right, and the second one in
We made
Ho
an
Ho
agreement
Horrible.
earlier with that if they turn something into a Christmas movie for the sake of making a Christmas movie, it has to go here.
You're right. They got to go in Ho Ho Horrible.
So
I mean, these are all like, to me, maybe besides the first one, they're probably all straight to DVD.
oh, there's so many. Okay.
I think the Disney ones are good, but we'll keep going.
I'm guessing these are both Miracle on 34th Street. I can't read the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
They're both,
they both are.
the newer and the older version.
Are they horrible?
The first one's not terrible. I mean, it's just a updated retelling of the old one, so I would put them both in all right.
I put them in middle of all right.
Yeah, there's nothing special about them.
I'd put them above Arthur Christmas, below Christmas Carol.
Both of them.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
both the same one. It
They're both
depends on which-
pretty much. One's just updated of the other one, you know.
Mr. Something Christmas
Mr.
Carol?
Magoo. Never seen it.
Okay, good. I got worried there. You got excited.
Never seen it.
I
It's
haven't
just
seen
funny
it.
to see Mr. Magoo's freaking Christmas Carol that they even
Alright.
made that movie.
None of us have seen it.
So Muppet Christmas Carol.
That is My Elf.
Perfect. I don't deny it. That's a top of the nice list movie.
That
Oh,
one
no.
to me
Oh,
is
no.
that one is My Elf. It is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. I watched it when I was younger. I still watch to this day every single Christmas. I have not watched it. It's above Christmas Story even for me
I'm worried by Pritchard's reaction.
because
I've never seen it. You don't.
Oh, okay. Okay, then
It's the Muppets, so I don't need to see it. It's
I'm totally good with where you put it, Pritch.
It's just something. It's something so endearing about it. I don't know what it is. Yes, it is the retelling of the Christmas Carol or something, but something about it was just always so. And it's not just nostalgia. I still to this day would think that this was a great
Oh no,
movie.
it's phenomenal.
I mean, the songs in it are so good. And then putting all the Muppets in it as well. I honestly believe that this is a top tier Christmas movie of all time.
I
okay.
agree. I 100% agree.
So we all have our
Mixed
elves up there now,
Yes.
mixed nuts.
including the elf.
Like literally actual elf. Mixed nuts.
Never heard of it. Never seen
Never seen it.
Never I love whatever his name is. Crap, I've forgotten his
Steve
name.
Martin.
Martin what? Steve Martin.
Uh,
And Adam Sandler and Liv Schreiber's in this movie too. What the heck? I should probably watch this. This looks really good.
Christmas Vacation.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
There's a lot of
Yes.
people that this is their elf. I know a lot of people that this
So
is
many
their
people
elf.
love this movie. Yeah.
I like the movie, and that's a great movie. I believe it definitely belongs, for me, 100% in great. It depends on what you guys think as well. So
I would put it at bottom of top of the nice list.
I'm fine with that.
I think it's better than Bad Santa.
It's better than Bad Santa. You're
Okay.
right.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I think it's also another great. It's honestly, it's probably one of my favorite.
I just watched this for Halloween. It's a
But
because I didn't want to wait until Christmas. I would put this in great, 100%. 100%.
I think it's one of those ones that could. It's probably the only movie that I know of that could have its foot in both Christmas and Halloween.
Better than
Honestly.
Die Hard.
No.
No, not better.
Better than the Grinch. Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Next we have Olive the.
No idea.
Never seen that.
What is that from? Who has? It's a dog named Olive. What is that from?
All of the something reindeer.
It's from something. Office Christmas Party.
All of the other reindeer.
Clever.
Okay, then it definitely goes in hand. Haven't seen Christmas Party, Office Christmas Party. Haven't seen.
Never seen it.
I think this. I have seen this. I think it goes right behind The Night Before.
All right, that's worse for me.
It's a comedy. It's Christmas based. It's funny. But
I've seen Rise of the Guardians. It's
seen
middle. To me, it's middle of the pack.
I would honestly put it in not a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie, but it's also just it's like there's the Sandman. There's Jack Frost is the main character, but he's not Christmas. Like there's the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, I just don't know if I could stick it down there with Gremlins though, as a completely not a Christmas movie. But I get it. If you
I just
wanna
don't.
put it there, I'm fine with
I
it.
look at the roster of actual Christmas movies, and I'm like, I would watch that as a movie. I wouldn't watch it, but I would watch it as a general movie, not a Christmas movie, because Santa Claus is just a supporting character.
we need more in the not a Christmas movie, so it's going there.
Yeah, that's why I thought that. Okay, these two are big ones.
Rudolph, the first one, is top tier for me. That is up there.
When they're getting chased by the abominable snowman, phenomenal.
I would put that above 8 Crazy Nights.
I would too, if that's okay.
I was going to as well, but I did not want to hurt Raptor's feelings. So
that's okay.
Well, his is Jingle All the Way. I don't think he put it above Jingle All the Way. So
I would not put it above Jingle All the Way.
So I figured above 8 Crazy. I personally would definitely, but that's just me. I mean, I don't know. This is another one of those ones that when I think of Christmas,
it's synonymous.
Right to this movie.
We have another Rudolph movie I don't think I've seen.
This is the first one did well. Let's make a second one.
I have not seen the second one.
It's good. I would put it at the top of all right. Personally, I would put it below Home Alone 2.
You guys really seem to like Wonderful Life, so we're gonna put it right there.
Yeah, Wonderful Life definitely goes above it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have them swapped on my screen. Yeah,
God, running out of space again.
Well, that's okay. We're good.
Santa Buddies.
Never heard
seen
of
it.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
You know what? Here's what we're gonna do here. No, we're just gonna leave it at the bottom because it doesn't deserve space.
Perfect.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
It looks old,
Um,
but I
it's a
haven't seen it.
very old. I love this movie.
It's pretty
Um,
iconic.
it's pretty iconic.
I don't
I
recognize it from the looking at it, but I'm sure I've seen it.
You've definitely seen it. It's hard to. I can see some people thinking it's kind of weird.
Is this the one that has the heat miser in it?
Yes. No, it's not. That's a different one. It's the same animation studio, not studio, but like animation style. Um,
Yeah,
Heat
I
Miser.
I can't say anything about this one because I've
Well,
just
how do
never
you
seen
feel, Pritch? I really like this movie. Like I didn't see it on here, and I was got sad because I really enjoyed this movie.
I think we put it right next to Charlie Brown and Frosty the Snowman.
Sure, I can do that.
I feel like a lot of the older movies kind of roll into that location.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm bumping
Would
Krampus
you?
down for space reasons. Sorry, Krampus. But we're gonna put it here. Okay. Is that Bill Murray Scrooged?
Yeah,
Scrooge.
I love
So,
this
what do you
movie.
get? I love this movie.
I love this movie. It's so good. I would put it in the great category. I mean, it's an interesting, it's a funny telling of the Christmas Carol type thing. It's definitely one of the ones that are like, if you were to tell like a rated R telling of Christmas Carol, this is probably the movie I'd watch.
I would put it above Ernest Saves Christmas.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm definitely okay with that. Yeah, it's a very great movie. I really like this movie.
Okay. Snow Globe. You guys seen it?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Moving on. SpongeBob Christmas.
Great, phenomenal.
Never seen it.
I
What do you think?
think it goes in great.
Hmm.
If I put it any lower than that, my wife will kill me. So
Yeah, I
Yeah,
put it. I put it. Honestly, can we just put Ernest Saves Christmas in all right, or do we need it in great? It's just hard because I see all these great movies and I see Ernest Saves Christmas. I'm like, oh, that's all
because I
right.
love Ernest Save Christmas.
All right, we'll keep it there. We'll keep it there for you.
Keep it in great. I want I want Ernest Saves Christmas at the end of great.
That works for me.
uh
Never heard of the next one.
I think
Santa Claus,
God,
it's
Christmas.
okay.
where does SpongeBob Christmas go?
I don't know.
I'll
SpongeBob
leave that to
Christmas.
you guys. I mean, I also want to save your marriage, so I mean, you put it where you need to put it, man, to save your marriage.
I would put it in. I would put it at above the night before Daddy's Home. I think it's that
I
good.
think I agree with that.
I'd
This
rather watch
Christmas
SpongeBob
feels
Christmas.
like the very first Christmas to me.
I love it. It's so good.
Okay.
They built. So yeah, I haven't seen that movie.
Honestly, I could skip like the next four and
Well,
be fine with it.
hold on. There's an important one in here for me.
What are these movies? I know I've seen them. I can't read
Perfect
it.
Holiday.
No, this one with these two.
With Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas.
They're just generic Santa. They came out in the last 5 years, I think. They're just generic Santa Claus movies.
Okay.
I guess I heard good things about the new Grinch. I've heard good things about it. I haven't
I
seen it.
really enjoy as a zoomer that I am. I really enjoy the new Grinch. Like Tyler the Creator does the music for it. You don't know who that is, Shadow, but that's okay. I really enjoy it.
You wouldn't be correct in that.
I
Right here.
Where do you have it? Sorry. Yeah, I put it in all right.
Okay.
Even below the Christmas Chronicles or whatever.
Well, at this point, I think we're just putting them in where they
Yeah,
go and
Perfect
not
Holiday. Never seen.
never seen. Polar
Newer,
Express.
newer Frosty the Snowman.
Never seen.
Ho ho horrible.
You don't have to tell me twice.
It's just a newer version because they wanted more money.
Right next to Jack Frost.
All right, here it is.
Polar Express.
Polar Express is our next one.
Uncanny Valley itself. Terrifying looking movie of the people in this movie when you look at close up to them.
Are you talking about Polar Express?
Yes.
The one with Tom Hanks?
Have you not looked at what the characters look like up close? Like it's uncanny valley, 100%. It's terrifying to look at.
I mean,
But
for me, this movie is top tier.
oh yeah, no, this is for me. It's bottom of the top of the nice list.
I can agree with that.
So you think it's better than Home Alone and Die Hard and Nightmare Before Christmas?
I think it's better than Bad Santa.
Even though I haven't watched Bad Santa, I don't know. Every time I look at this list, I find it hard to put that on the above some of these movies. But
all right,
it's a classic. I mean, that's a classic movie. I mean, a lot of
Tom and Jerry.
Haven't seen Tom and Jerry.
Go here. Preacher's Wife.
Didn't even
Trading Places. The Santa Claus. I think that's Tim Allen.
Wait, yes. Trading Places. Did we skip it? Where did it go?
It's right here.
Where do you want to put it?
I personally don't think that Trading Places is a Christmas movie. I put that in the same category as Die Hard, to be honest with you.
Whoa.
Like, as far as, I think it's a good movie. I do not think it's a Christmas movie. It's another one of those ones, to me, that is another one of those settings. It's just like Christmas is the background.
Where did you put The Preacher's Wife? Oh, you just didn't do it.
Yeah, just gotta stay down there.
All right, I mean, what do we think of
a guy going from rags to riches by a bunch of rich white people? I mean, like, I don't see that as like Christmas is the main focus of that movie. I mean, you look at a movie like freaking some of these Christmas ones on the list here, and you're gonna tell me that, like, I mean, like I said, I feel the same way about Trading Places as I do about Die Hard. So
it's hard because I love like Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
The movie is
Jamie
terrific.
Lee Curtis. So, I love the movie so much.
The movie is terrific.
If we're being honest with ourselves, I'm okay to put it in not a Christmas movie.
Okay. I think we're going a little long on time, so I have the rest of these.
We got to remember here. We had some things that are going to get cut.
Yeah,
that's okay. We'll figure it out. Santa Claus. We got to talk about Santa Claus.
Yeah, I think if you see a movie that we have remaining, give your piece.
Santa Claus is top tier movie.
Talking about this one,
Santa Claus. I would put top of the nice list. I would put Santa Claus at, honestly, second for me. That's me personally, though. Like below Elf, above A Christmas Story.
I can't put it that. I can't put it that high. What is at the top of our list? I would put it behind Jingle All the Way.
You would put it.
I would put it above Jingle All the Way.
I can live with that too.
That was your Elf.
It is.
Yeah.
But Santa Claus is so iconic.
It is. It's another iconic one, but I can't in good conscience put it that high up. I mean, I can put it above Jingle All the Way. It'd be okay. But I mean, above the other two, I don't know. I don't find it nearly as iconic as.
What do we think about Santa Claus 2 and 3?
I don't even remember. I've never seen 3, and I very vaguely remember 2. Very vaguely. So really, it can't be. Is 2 the one with the little elves? The ones that. Oh, I don't remember it. That's how, like.
Honestly, I don't remember it all. I'm looking it up right now.
It's the one that's. It's the one that I think Tim Allen's character gets in trouble or something. He gets arrested. I think.
Oh, Toy Santa takes over.
That's number 2?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, jeez.
Because number 3, Jack Frost takes over, which is Martin Short, which is hilarious.
Never watched that one.
I would put um I would put number 2 in bottom of top of the nice, and then number 3 at mid great. But that's just me.
I mean, I know I liked the Santa Claus 2. I just can't remember what it is.
Have you
Honestly,
have any opinions, Pritch?
I haven't seen them. I think I've seen the first one a
Oh,
couple times. So
I would put Santa Claus 2 in bottom of top of the nice.
have that there. You said 3 and great?
3 mid great, yeah.
is there any of the next like 3 or 4 movies that anybody is?
I only have 2 remaining that I think I've even seen.
Because I haven't seen the next one, the next 3. I haven't seen.
I've seen
Yeah,
this one.
every
Why
just
him? But I don't think that it happens during Christmas. But I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
I've seen Unaccompanied Minors. Didn't even know they considered it a Christmas movie, but then again, I haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe it was.
Uh, Thoughts on Christmas with the Cranks?
ooh, that's a good one. I just saw that one here.
I didn't. I haven't watched it.
What do you think, Pritch?
I think it's a pretty good Christmas movie.
I think it's very good.
I don't think it has any business being in top of the nice list, but
I think it's in great for sure.
yeah, I
I I would put it over the OG Christmas movies. But what's your opinion on that?
I think it goes above Daddy's Home 2. I haven't seen
Mhm.
Santa Claus 3. I would much
It
rather
goes,
watch SpongeBob Christmas than Christmas with the Cranks.
yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Year Without Santa. I think. Oh, that's an old one too. Uh, that's the one with Heat Miser and Snow Miser. I would put that in. All right.
There are very few movies that I've seen for the rest of these.
I'm going to put it
Honestly,
by
I would.
Rudolph.
I would put it by Rudolph.
Okay.
What is that? What's this next one?
This one?
8-Bit Christmas.
never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
My only other one here is A Bad Mom's Christmas. You guys seen the Bad Moms movies?
Nope.
No. Nope.
I think they're actually pretty funny.
I don't know if I've seen any of the rest of the movies. Actually,
I'm going to put this in all right.
Ooh, Claus. Sorry, I've seen Claus. It's like the one with the triangle of light.
This one? No, this one.
Nope. Keep going. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Very heartwarming. I would put that in. All right. I put it at bottom of all right. I put it under the Grinch.
Okay. I do not feel any way towards any more movies in here. Like, I don't think I've
I'm
actually
just.
seen any of them.
I am just going through it now.
As Die Hard 2, which my thoughts on Die Hard 1, so I figured
Die Hard 2 is not a Christmas movie. It doesn't
the
even happen at
ref.
Christmas
I've
time.
seen the ref, but I mean, I couldn't tell you it was a Christmas movie.
So, have we concluded our tier list then?
I have one more here. Sorry, where did you put Bad Moms? I'm just making my own version of this.
In all right.
I have one more here. I haven't seen Powerpuff Girls.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
The Hawkeye Marvel Christmas special. You'll see it at the bottom, I believe. Or like it's in this middle row. End of the middle row. Purple.
Just went over it. It's right next to Brady
Are you
Bunch
sure
Christmas.
Are you sure that's not Prince? It looks like Prince.
No, that is Hawkeye Christmas special.
It's like,
You guys
Purple
may not
Rain
know
Christmas.
much about the Marvel state nowadays. Marvel got really bad, and then this came out, and it was like the best thing we've seen in so long, and then it's gotten really bad again. So I would put this right behind A Wonderful Life, just personally.
Is it a Christmas movie?
Kind of Wonderful
Yes,
Life.
it's one. It's there's no Hawkeye without the Christmas scene, so it has to be a Christmas movie. All right, how do we feel about that? Do we want to move anything around? We happy? I'm very happy. The top of the nice list are movies that I think I'm just gonna go watch. So,
Besides maybe Jingle All the Way for me. I just
oh,
not
I mean, I'm
eh,
for sure going to see. How many do we have here? 11 on the top. For sure going to see 8 of those before the end of the year,
Mhm.
probably.
oh, they're amazing movies at the top. I think everyone can agree. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Me, like I said, my only which was I will always love the Muppet Christmas Carol. That's just
and
whether I
we
started
all
watching it now or whether I started watching it when I was younger. I still think it's a great
got our elf.
movie.
I literally
But I
got
can't.
an
um,
Yeah.
yeah, and then your actual elf. Yeah. That's our Christmas movie tier list. I think overall we pretty much nail it.
Yeah.
Thank thank you guys all for watching. We'll be back next time.
Do we have a
And
community question?
do we?
I thought we did.
I was gonna say because it's been an hour and a half, maybe not.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
up to you.
So,
I mean,
I mean, I
uh,
believe it was Christmas drinks, right? I'm to be drinking whiskey this year, so
I will be drinking. Yeah, Christmas drinks. I will be drinking mojito. Every Christmas I love me some mojitos. I drink a lot of mojitos, but then I also drink a lot of spiked eggnog with Fireball.
oof.
I mean, I really don't drink anything. So Christmas drink wise, I don't really drink anything. So
Shadow will be drinking Gatorade for
I
Christmas.
will be drinking water and Gatorade. That's pretty much what I drink.
Yummy.
Because I'm not a big eggnog was ruined for me early. Even though eggnog might be good, it was ruined for me early because somebody made it with an ingredient that I didn't like, and it kind of scarred me for.
Mayonnaise. It is.
It was nutmeg.
Oh, what? That's all right.
Dude,
I can't.
nutmeg
I'm not gonna
goes
say.
in like every seasonal dessert or anything close to that.
Yeah,
Like,
nutmeg is Christmas.
Yeah, they probably put way too much in it or something. It just tasted awful, and I just never drank eggnog ever since then.
Well,
So,
with that, thank you, Curtis, for all the way from Australia for that phenomenal question.
thanks, mate.
With that, I believe we will end our episode here. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
bye.